Hey everybody, Eric with Phone Scoop here. You ready to watch us beat up another phone? This one happens to be the Motorola i680 Brute, a iDEN phone for the Sprint Nextel network. You can see it's a pretty robust looking phone, thick as hell, and made from really solid plastic and rubber materials. And you can see it's got an exterior display there, and push to talk buttons here on the side. On the top we've got several more buttons, speakerphone key, headset jack. On the right, the micro USB port's buried under this rubber strip here. The inside of the device, we've got a very nice keypad for dialing numbers and some dedicated buttons. You can see a dedicated menu key and camera key here. And I like that the D-pad is not one giant button, but rather 5 separate buttons. This makes it easier to use, in situations such as when you're wearing gloves. Buttons have good travel and feedback. Motorola always designs the hell out of these iDEN phones, and the Brute is no exception, as its name implies. So now we're going to put it through some paces. We're going to abuse it for a little while for your enjoyment. So let's see how it reacts to snow. Ooh, it bounces right off of it. We'll look at the device here, pound it in the snow a couple times, and ooh, we lost it. Awesome. There it is. Oh, buried. Nice. And still working. Still working indeed. We're going to take it all over and do some damage. Let's have some fun. Well, let's see how it does with a drop test. Not too bad. Kick it, we'll step on it, jump up and down on it. Seems to be doing all right. Let's wait for this car to go past. We'll give it a good old hockey puck test. We'll do some kicking. Kicking it, kicking it, kicking it. And starting to look a little scuffed up. But you can hear that it's still working. And let's throw it on the ground. Ooh, that hurt. Throw it again. And it's getting a little beat up, but seems to be holding together. Ooh, look, we popped off the battery tray. Back cover there. And did a little bit of damage. So throwing it at the concrete is, excuse me, at my driveway doesn't seem to damage it too much. Still working, and let's put it through some more tests. Well, I'm sure you can guess what this test is going to be all about. Last year we drove over a Motorola iDEN phone. We only drove over it with one wheel. This time we're going to drive over it with both wheels and see how it does. So here we go. And here we have, still working. Yeah. Uh-oh. We cracked the screen. Looks like it didn't enjoy that too much. But we're going to continue to abuse it. More to come. So it looks like driving over it with both wheels of a car was not so friendly. On closer inspection, you can see that the screen's pretty screwed up. It's actually cracked here. You can get a good view of the cracks there. But the phone is still usable. We'll try dialing a number here, see if we can make a phone call. We'll go to the phone. Try calling information, and we'll put the speakerphone on here. So it still works, even though it's got a completely busted screen. You can see we're still able to dial information. but we're going to put it through some more abuse. Let's take a look. Phone Scoop doesn't ask if this Motorola i680 Brute will blend, but we will ask if it'll live up to a mallet. And taking a pounding, but continues to work. Oh, it looks like we messed up more of the screen. More of the screen is cracked and not working. Let's see, what else should we do to it? So it's starting to show some signs of wear. You can see that the external display is now not working, but that doesn't mean we're going to go easy on it. We're going to give it the Blowtorch Treatment. See if it likes some heat. Ooh, and it doesn't. Melted a little bit there. Uh-oh, that's not so good. Let's see if it still works. Ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Well, the screen still comes up. Let's try dialing a number. And we call information again, and it's still working. The internal display is completely screwed up. We melted the exterior, and it's still working. So that's the Motorola 680 Brute. It takes some punishment and keeps on going. So, as they say, takes a licking, keeps on ticking. The Motorola i680 Brute, for those of you who like to beat up your phones.